Howdy guys, I'm back with more Path of Exile, the Fall of Oriath. Last time I started about Act 7 and found out that Greust and Silk aren't with the rest of the crew because they're a little on the crazy side. So right now I'm headed to the Chamber of Sins.
Confronting Exile. Let us speak of death and desire.
Oh, well, apparently I'm not on my way to the Chamber of Sins. I'm on my way to Katarina real quick. If her mission's nice and easy and short, I guess I should do that real
There
fast.
shall be.
Alright, she
Go find me
wants
some.
corpses. Oh, those are... Man, Katarina, that is so not the way that I was going. I don't know if I have time to deal with you right now, Katarina. I've got some Maligaro and some other stuff to do, and your stuff's always such a pain in the butt trying to find all these corpses. Alright, well, why don't I run down here really fast, just to see if I don't see them, like, super quick, then I'm just not going to do it, because... Okay, there we go. I was about to say, this area is far too big to be going all over the place looking for all these corpses, but I'm just too eager to get to all of the new fun stuff, right? I've got a lot of stuff I'm really looking forward to. I really want to see what's happened with Greust. I want to see what's happened with Silk. I want to see the next trial, well, not the next trial, but I want to do the next labyrinth. So I've got a lot of stuff on my plate right now, and I'm really eager to do it, so I'm only doing this because I have to. Well, I don't have to, but, you know, I'm doing it because I... Wow! Another Reign of Chaos. I just got one. Cool. Alright, well, thankfully that didn't take too terribly long. Just a little detour there. So now I can run up over here, and here is our Chamber of Sins once again. Alright, so as far as my tree goes, so I've got all the life stuff that I need. Now, this is the one, I do need this, but I'm not ready for it. I don't feel comfortable picking that up just yet. I just don't. So what I'm thinking of is I'm going to route up here and grab, oh gosh, I don't remember where it was, this one, the reduced cost of stuff. I'm going to grab this tree, and I actually think I might have to end up grabbing this so that I can use like Blasphemy Aura, or the Blasphemy support, because I don't have enough intelligence for it. Right now I'm using like a level 1 cast when damage taken stuff. I know that's not really the best for me, but you know, I'm just trying to make it work right now. I figure, hey, you know what, as long as I'm not dying, doesn't really like matter exactly how stupid I'm being, because I'm alive and I'm killing stuff, and when I can no longer stay alive, or if I take too long to kill stuff, I know I need to change something. So I know what I have isn't perfect, I'm just making it work right now. Alright, so basically I'm back in the Chamber of Sins where I originally met Helena in Act 2. I have the trial to do, and then I guess I'm supposed to do something about... Oh no, look, here's Silk, here he is.
Hello to you, great dreamer.
Okay, well, the good news is I'm not fighting him, so that's good news. He's friendly. Oh, okay, you can see how the rest of the act is going to connect here. Cool. He called me Great Dreamer. Alright, well, I'm gonna clear out the area just a little bit because I don't really want to get my dialogue interrupted, and I don't know, some of these monsters seem to aggro from across the map, so I'm just gonna be extra thorough here, and good thing I was. I've gotten a unique item that I've never seen this graphic before, so not sure what it is, so must be Silk's good luck or something, right? Alright, so what did I get just now? A Lycosidae? It's a low-level shield with life, armor, more life. Your hits can't be evaded. A 5% chance to block, and ooh, adds 250 to 300 cold damage to counterattacks. A true predator does not chase, it waits. Man, that would have been fun for a low-level blocking, well, not a gladiator because it's like level 11, but just my duelist. In another life, I might have used this. You know, I gotta say, a lot of the uniques that I've got are things that I would consider pretty cool, things that I might maybe have used at some point. Alright, Silk, what happened to you?
We have woven a tale together in days past. Perhaps we shall again. We make mighty stories, you and I. And now I have daunting tasks before me, the last in my great journey. Near to us, cast in shadow, a monster awaits. Black Death is his name. A beauteous eight-leg, twisted grotesque by the master of these loathsome halls. I wish to give this eight-leg the merciful peace he deserves, and to save what is still beautiful, the elixir that only Black Death can make. Please, will you find him? Kill this Black Death. Take the eight-leg's venom for me. I may be fearsome warrior, but Black Death's master has made him into a thing more monstrous than even I can best. Who knows? Perhaps Black Death is too strong even for you.
Well, you're the one sitting here asking for help. Okay, hold on. I haven't changed any of my sound settings, but I think it's Silk. He sounds particularly quiet. I'm turning the dialogue volume up to maximum right now, so fair warning in case this blasts your speakers or headset out, alright? So dialogue volume is now at maximum. And now let's talk a little bit more to Silk. I'm not sure what happened to him here. He seems kind of weird, but still Silk, and still, you know, boasting about kills he can't kill. Alright, Black Death.
I have climbed the great eight-leg web. I know the eight legs like no other. This eight-leg, this Black Death, is one of the oldest and most fearsome eight-legs in all this land and beyond. To its shame, it was made pet, plaything by the malicious master of this place. For years countless, it grew with pain. Pain is all it knows, all it can understand, all it can give. End Black Death's pain, for all and once.
So what's with you and spiders? Are you like sexually attracted to spiders? Are you part spider? What do you need with venom? Many questions here. Alright, Silk's journey.
My great journey led me to places of great power beyond even your story's great dreamer. I am carried on legs and webs and shadows. That is all you can know for now.
Okay, so Silk is full-on crazy. Don't really know if I should be helping him from the sounds of it. Okay, so I suppose I just need to use this, and I guess I'll just drop in Maligaro's map, and away I go. Oh wow, it's an actual proper map. You know, I wonder if I could have used the map device in my hideout. Probably not, since it's a quest thing, but kind of interesting how they decided to do this. Alright, find Maligaro, level 52 map. Which map does this look like? I don't really know. It looks kind of like a little fallish side area or something. Whoa! Really interesting looking monsters right off the bat here. Yeah, definitely seems like a kind of Vol or Beast or something kind of area. A lot of corruption here. The plants are corrupted, the people are corrupted, even the water looks corrupted. Corruption is running really, really, really deep here, so gosh, this is really, really cool. Man, I know I can't stop talking about it, but I love the Oriath expansion. Like, all these cool places I'm going, all these crazy things happening to people. I honestly really do. I find this so interesting. I really am having a great time with Oriath, like more so than I would have ever expected. Like, I knew Oriath was going to be awesome. There was no doubting that Oriath was going to be awesome. But I didn't know it was going to be this awesome. Like, we like Diablo. Okay, I know I always trash talk Diablo 3 and I shouldn't, but like, just for instance, like Reaper of Souls expansion for Diablo 3 like didn't feel anywhere near this big and amazing as Oriath did, and I feel like there was a lot less time involved in the development of Oriath. I mean, yeah, there's no new class or anything like that, but there's so much cool story, there's so many cool environments, there's new gems, there's a lot, and I'm just, every new zone I go through, every little piece of dialogue I get, I'm like, goodness gracious, I'm just baffled that they had so much time to do everything, and you could tell that they were definitely on a time crunch to get it out because of all the problems there are, and I feel like that's unfortunate because I feel like a lot of game companies have become that way where they're just trying to rush things out and leave a lot of bugs or problems in the game, and that's kind of a shame. It really is, and especially because it's not like GGG has like any big publisher or anything, breathing down their neck. It's not like EA is telling them they need to crank out 2 expansions, a month or anything like that. So, their time crunches are their own doing. So it's like, I mean, I feel like for the most part it's pretty well done. I don't really know. I feel like their problems are pretty minimal, all things considered, and the time that it took for Oriath to come out, but there are still noticeable problems, and of course for me, I haven't played as much as a lot of other people have, but, the biggest things I've noticed are, of course, the dialogue problems, where the dialogue doesn't always match with the, with what people, like the dialogue text doesn't match what the people are saying necessarily, and not only that, but the, some of the dialogue seems to be like weirdly timed or misplaced, like it's gives you dialogue too early, earlier than you're supposed to get it, I guess, and so it ends up kind of out of place, like the triggers are wrong basically. So, there's definitely problems with the storytelling aspect, but, I will take a little bit of mismatched dialogue over, getting stuck. Like, imagine, okay, so what if GGG had spent more time making sure the dialogue was 100% perfect, and I'm sitting here playing Cyclone, and I'm sitting here cycloning along, la la la, having a great time, and I go in here, and I end up hopelessly stuck, and I can't get out unless I log out of the game, right? Problems with the environments, that happens in a lot of games where people can get stuck on the environments or fall through the world, or, horrific things can happen in these kinds of game, well, any kind of game, really. And, I'm not really sure. I personally don't think I've really had a whole lot of bugs or technical problems. I don't know about other people, especially the Xbox users. I'm not really sure what kind of problems they're running into. But I feel like everything's been pretty damn solid considering how short of time. I feel like I'm not going to say they spent a short amount of time, but it seems like Oriath came out really fast. So ultimately I will take a little bit of screwed up dialogue over,
I believe in traveling light.
Oh, is my I'll take a little bit of screwy dialogue over, severe gameplay problems, including not being able to find my way out of a map. Alright, so I think I just totally crushed this whole side of the map and there was nothing over there, which, yeah, I guess that's fine. Bunch of experience for me, but would like to find Maligaro, so let's keep looking, or especially since my inventory's full, I don't really want to have to exit and come out a whole bunch of times. I mean, this is a quest map, so I'm pretty sure if I fail this, if I can't beat Maligaro after 6 attempts, I'm sure that I can just make a new version of the map or something and just have to redo it, but I've been through the whole area. My mistake. I haven't gone through this little central part, but I don't think there's going to be anything over here. No? Alright, so I'm definitely missing some tiny little corner of the map, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not entirely sure where I could be. I guess there's this little central area too. I'm not sure if that's where he's going to be. There does seem to be a lot more stuff in like the middle of the map instead, or areas, I shouldn't just say maps, but in the areas, you know, and I usually try to hug the side because that usually seems to be where the stuff is, but oh, nope, nothing here either. Alright, what am I not seeing? There's this little corner up here. Did I miss this little corner here? It looks like there might be a path. Oh, yep, that's what it was. I missed a skinny little bridge. Always these bridges. They always throw me off. Sorry about that, guys. Still can't ooh, that was rough. Still can't navigate these maps for if my life depended on it. My bad. Alright, grab these goodies and moseying along. Alright, looks like the exit or the next way is right here. Maligaro's workshop. Alright, here's the man. Oh, he doesn't even have anything to say to me. Just, he's ready to fight. I thought I'd get to have a little bit of banter with him, but here we are. Alright, let me use my goodies, and here's the spider that Silk was so concerned about. I love how every single time I push my buff abilities, the boss decides to take a quick break by jumping into the abyss or something. Ooh, hey, oh, it's Fidelitis. Oh, please don't kill me again. Alright, there we go. My first Path of Exile death, Fidelitis. It's great to see him again. Alright, so he's got something else he's gonna throw at me here. What the heck are these? Just shadows. Alright, that was interesting enough. Alright, do I have anything I can toss out? Not really. Okay, well, hopefully maybe this isn't that big. Okay, no, okay, it fits. Alright, the spider is not defined by how it lives, but by how it kills. Alright, Sin, what do you think of what I just did there?
Our brutal construction nears completion, and now only the wretched Dodri Darktongue remains. Unlike her compeers who, in undeath, have yearned for the familiar, Dodri appears drawn to the old wounds of calamity. The cataclysm took San, and left much that a parasite like Dodri might enjoy. I shall meet you in San, where I hope you shall make swift and bloody work of that foul hag.
Okay, so Sarn's going to be a part of Act 7 then. Okay, I thought that Dodri would be in Act 8. So, if I use a portal, will that bring... Okay, it will. It'll bring me to the Chamber of Sins. It's like, please don't take me somewhere weird. Alright, Silk, I have your venom.
The Black Venom. O great dreamer who has done great deeds. I shall see to it that my queen rewards you with honor and mercy when she rises up to claim what is hers.
Your queen?
Yes. This elixir, so aged and potent, shall be life-giving draught that she sips upon first waking. It is my gift to her. My wedding gift. Great dreamer, you will be wrapped in silken finery and made welcome at our wedding feast. Guest of honor. And oh, what a feast we all shall enjoy.
Oh crap, Silk's crazy. He's going to eat me with his spider queen. Oh, but he had a key, an obsidian key. The cool blanket of shadows preserves our treasures. Alright, well, thanks for that. So that's how I get out of here. Oh, Silk, this is the last time we'll talk as friends. Next time I see you, you're gonna die. That's too bad. Alright, so let me bounce back to... Oh gosh, I'm like looking for where to go. Here we go. The town here. I need to empty my bags, and I'm just gonna talk to people real quick as far as quest stuff goes. I don't want that map to close, so I'm not gonna collect everyone's dialogue just yet. I'm just going to turn in the quests and see what they have to say, and that shouldn't take, hopefully, not too terribly long. Alright, so unloading stuff real quick, putting my unique new treasure right there, and talking to Helena now.
One less twisted intellect perverting our world. There is still much to be done, but at least we can rest easier in the knowledge that Maligaro and his foul creations will trouble Rayclast no longer. Here. I know that you and Greust didn't see eye to eye, but I'm sure he would have wanted to recognize this deed. It's the act of a warrior, after all.
Aww. Well, thanks, Helena. I actually really needed some good booties. I'll take the Goliath ones. Thank you very much. Let's see if they're any good now. They would be if they had maybe some darn
Farewell.
movement on them, so they're garbage, unfortunately. Alright, Yeena?
What you tell me of Silk, this I understand, though I do not want to. I have spent many nights pondering Silk's journey, why he has stepped from the spirit path. Now I know. He has walked into the 8 arms of blind lust, Arakali. Silk is a warning to us all. He is trying to take the short trail to greatness, to the story Spirit has made for him. Silk tries to steal his story, but now he holds only a lie. Please, you must find the place where this Arakali sleeps in her web of shadow. You must stop Silk before he wakes her, a mistake that we all will come to regret. The spirit tells me this is so.
So maybe we can save Silk? I don't know. Alright, Eramir.
What? He's intending to make matrimony with Arakali? My word, that's quite a story even for Silk. Yes, I know that name, and the place to which it is purportedly attached. A temple to the north, now in ruins. If Silk intends unholy congress with this Arakali, that is the most likely place we would seek it. Unfortunately, Arakali's temple lies beyond that which now belongs to Ralakesh. To reach the many-legged goddess, you must first draw to some conclusion with the many-faced god.
Okay, so I've got to deal with Greust before I can deal with Silk.
Keep your wits about you.
Gotcha, gotcha. Any new quest stuff? No, but these guys do have new dialogue, but like I said, I really don't want this instance to get reset before I find like the other exit that apparently needs the key. Yeah, you can now access the Chamber of Sins level 2. Use the obsidian key. Okay, so I need to keep looking around here, and since I've already cleared, like I said, part of the map, I don't want to have to come back and wander around aimlessly. So next time I get a waypoint, I will go back to town and talk to everyone. I just, like I said, don't want this one to close. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Ooh, very nice. Awesome. Glad I found that nice little witch lady so she could give me, oh, so many great treasures there. Alright, so hopefully, alright, this is the right way. This is a big area, and oh gosh, okay, here we go. We've got a little Vol side area, and this isn't the way to act. There we go. Alright, burning secret laboratory of venom. Oh man, it's a burning secret laboratory. It's not just any laboratory, but a secret burning one. Like, what are these names, man? Come on. Alright, so everything in here is going to poison me. That kind of sucks, but I don't think poison's been, like, impossible to deal with, so I'm not sure. I know that they've changed a lot of the way that ailments and stuff work. I honestly, a lot of that stuff is beyond my poor little brain to comprehend. Like, I really don't understand a lot of the ailment changes and stuff, and if they're bad or good, I was like, I'm just not gonna play anything
Didn't
that
even
uses
break a
that.
sweat.
The ancient red champion has fallen, but a killing blow reveals his final sacrifice beneath the morning sun.
Awesome, I wasn't even trying to go for that, but good. Oh, hey there, little tormented dude. Thanks for the... Gosh, everyone's trying to give me a treasure hookup. Okay, hold on. I'm wondering if either of these weapons are going to be an upgrade. No, and, don't think so. No, bummer. That's got some pretty good stats on it. This one does, you know, increased damage with bleeding and all this, but especially that physical damage leech does mana. That is, I might, too bad it doesn't have like a better increased damage, physical damage roll on it. I might just put that aside. I don't know, that seems pretty nice. And, oh, hello, oh, energy shield. Everything's so disappointing. Everything's so disappointing. I'm never gonna have good loot. I feel like I've been getting such bad stuff on this character. I usually feel like I get some pretty... Well, no, you know what? That's not true. I got that one jewel. That one jewel alone was really nice. So I can't say that that's not true. I haven't been getting a lot of Vol gems. A lot of these sacrifice at dusk, dawn, whatever things, but not a whole lot of Vol gems, which, I don't know, fine with me. I don't really think there's any Vol gem that's particularly necessary for this. I mean, I'm using haste and I never use it as it is, just because I'm like, but then I have to stop right-clicking if I want to use it. I know I'm so super duper lazy, aren't I? I'm terrible. Alright, so I don't know if I should go this way or... Okay, oh, here we go. Here's the way out. Thank goodness. Alright, let's mosey over here, and I'm in the Chamber of Sins, level 2, which I guess from here I'll be able to access the den with use of the key. Oh boy, it looks super funky in here. Alright, not anything to hit either. Alright, here we go. Here's the stuff to hit, and a silver coin right off the bat. Cannot complain about that. So, it seems like they've brought back the build of the week stuff for Path of Exile. I watched a little video clip on a... Oh, here's my trial. I watched a little video clip on like a 7 aura necromancer. It looked like a lot of fun. That's kind of honestly something I think I would like to play. But, you know, I don't know if it's probably definitely one of those things that's better in a group. Not that you can't solo with it, but I don't really see myself playing too much with others. I'm a little bit on the shy side, and I was doing a dual one for a little bit there. I only got to make like 3 videos though, just because scheduling and stuff was always such a pain, and now I don't even know if I will ever get a chance to play my poor little Templar thing. I don't even remember. Templar, was that what I was playing? I don't even remember what I was playing, to be honest, but I don't know. I'd like to play with people, but I don't know. I really don't. I really don't. I feel weird playing these kind of games with people because I'm kind of slow. Alright.
There is a fine line between consideration and hesitation.
Awesome.
The former is wisdom, the latter is fear.
I get to do the cruel labyrinth now, so I know that may not be the most exciting thing to watch, so I'm not really sure if I should record that or just do it off camera, so might do that one off camera, just because, like I said, I don't really know if, you know, I've already done it once, the normal one, so I think the next time I do a labyrinth, I should probably or a labyrinth recording, I should probably just do the super labyrinth, the uber labyrinth, the in-game labyrinth, whatever the hell you want to call it, but I don't know. I probably will end up, like I said before, probably end up farming the labyrinth for a few levels or so, and let's see, I'm 55, so I'm right at the level to do the cruel labyrinth, so I might actually have a little bit of trouble with it. I might need to, I'm definitely not going to do it right now. I've got like another 30 minutes I need to record for, so I don't know, maybe I'll be a bit higher level and it'll be easier if I get some quests done. And I'm like walking back and forth. Can I get over this? I didn't think so. Alright, same thing as before. This is where oh, let's see, secret passage. Alright, so I'm guessing I can walk up this thing here and on the other side, I guess. This is where we originally met Helena and Fidelitas. There's the device over there, I guess. And alright, I can come down this way. Awesome, awesome. Alright, so let's go get us a secret passage. Find the old forest encampment. Okay. So is there... Okay, I guess there's nothing for me to really do in the den. It's just for... Oh, okay, it's right here. Alright, so the den wasn't... It just... Everything seems so weirdly, strangely laid out. I'm trying to... Yeah, I guess that's right. Alright, whatever. Alright, so I've got the waypoint. I am actually going to bounce back to town real quick and collect the dialogue from people that I didn't get. Just because I already explained why, so... let's see what everyone has to say, and then I'll get back to the den. Alright, tell me about this spider god.
A temptress and a predator. Vile legends say she crawled up from the blackest of pits during the creation of the world. No, her beginnings were far more mundane. A mortal harlot whose endless lust for loin and lecherous delight saw her transformed into the very image of her dark desires. The Spinner of Shadows, they once called her. She sees herself as a regular goddess of love, and has the romantically forged temple to prove it. That's where you'll find her. Yet there's little romance to the lady herself. At least, I doubt the corpses that now embrace her carapace would think so.
Oh man, so she thinks she's a goddess of love and she's just a crazy spider broad. Oh man, I can't wait to meet her. This is gonna be so much fun. Alright, the Spinner of Shadows.
Answering the call of a royal invitation, I visited the Spinner of Shadows as an emissary for a small and fragile alliance of gods. Mostly weak deities huddling together in terror of being consumed by their graters. At this time, Queen Arakali ruled an empire, and so invited me to gaze upon her mighty works with appropriate wonder. If I'd looked past this pretense, I may have chanced to see her hidden desire to have me share her bed. For years I lay trapped in her webbed sheets. Some days she enjoyed my prowess. Other days we enjoyed each other. Yet this illusion of love and leisure simply veiled the morbid reality that I was not free to leave. I languished under her bewitching spell until the day the spider was betrayed by her own flies, and sealed within that temple of her own fevered making.
Gosh, even Sin couldn't stop himself from her. Well, it's, I guess, her magic or power or whatever, but still.
Hello.
What do you think of this spider lady?
From what I can recall, Arakali was a vile fertility goddess, a rather unsettling union of sexuality and mortality. Whilst usually presenting herself as a large arachnid, Arakali would often assume human form, a ruse intended to lure mortals into the act of copulation. The entries were vague about the gender of her prey. After satiating her carnal desires, she would then quench her divine thirst, draining her erstwhile lover of all bodily fluid. Her acolytes would then collect the desiccated husk and give it a decorative placement in Arakali's unholy temple. I fear that Silk knows not the true nature of the marriage he so desperately seeks.
Exactly, Eramir. My goodness. So, I'm guessing this Arakali is going to be a bit like maybe Mervale, where her first form's going to be a nice, sexy, buxom lady, and then she's going to be like, alright, no more hot lady, no more tatas for you, you get the, well, in Mervale's case, squid form, and I'm guessing in Arakali's case, spider
Keep your
form,
wits
so
about you.
hopefully no one has arachnophobia, especially, gosh, that's one way to give yourself arachnophobia. Oh, I have this beautiful, hot lit queen that wants me, and she's a spider. Alright, what about you?
I have asked questions of spirit, and it has answered in dreams that wake me with screaming. Arakali will suck all life from this land, leave only empty husks and dusty bones. There will be no spirit, no us, no thing left to love and laugh. Only husks and dust and Arakali.
Okay, so Arakali doesn't like any of us, she just wants to use us as food.
Hello.
Got it. Alright, so I guess I could get a new prophecy or two.
Forsaken by the light he has sworn to protect, our master of prayer seeks aid.
Elrion.
The Pharaoh Lord in the southern wood twists the wild to his will.
Bummer, that one kind of sucks. Alright, so back to the den, and let's get a little bit further today. I don't think I'm going to be finishing Act 7 today. Maybe it'll take another video, maybe 2. So definitely not going to get to the bottom of this today, but... Oh, I thought that was a friendly bear for some reason, okay. It seemed like it was going to attack me and then walked away. Oh, hey, what do we got here? Is it the barrel? Oh, it's just an ordinary barrel, not used to store sensible objects, not swarms of things. Okay, well, you know, it's just sensible objects in there. I can walk right past it. I don't really need to deal with that right now. I mean, there's no reason. It's just
I believe in traveling light.
Wow, okay, I guess I should have dealt with my inventory before I came out here. Okay, I'll stop being silly and deal with this first. Alright, where's my swarms of things? There's some poison. That's... oh, here we go. Here's our swarms of things. Some swarms of things. How fitting that we get swarms of things when there's a spider god on the loose. Maybe this barrel has a higher % chance of spawning when you're trying to deal with the spider lady. Maybe? It would make sense. Just a thought. Be nice if all these spider things would come out at the same time so I'm not sitting here looking like a doofus for 10 minutes. Slowly making my way through them. Oh, yeah, oh, these are a little bit bigger this time. Maybe the next one will be even bigger. Oh, a little bit bigger. Can I just, like, click on this repeatedly? I hear skittering nearby. Can all of them just come out at once already? Come on. Come on, spiders. Come on. Come on. If I leave and walk away, will all of them spawn? Oh, here we go. I'm sitting here complaining, and here's big bad guy. A platinum...
I believe in traveling light.
Sorry, guys. Let's see. I don't know if I can make this work. Alright, I'm gonna run back to town. I should have done that when I was there. I don't know why I didn't think about it. Like I said, my head's everywhere. I'm so concerned with, like, the story and stuff. It's just like I'm not even paying attention to the gameplay stuff. I know I'm so naughty. Alright, putting all this up. A couple more sacrifices and treasure. Alright, so let me go pick up the stuff that I just got here. Another orb, and starting to get some uniques, finally. Alright, what is this? Mark of the Doubting Knight. Requires level 64. Wow, this is like the highest level unique I've ever gotten. 5% additional block chance while dual wielding. Ooh, 270 increased physical damage. Yeah, look at the damage range on that. Like, geez, I want to wear it. Reduced attack speed. Ooh, 10% to all elemental resistances, 50% chance to cause bleeding on crits, and a chance to cause poison on crits. Wow. Nothing is pure. Slice open the innocent and spill 1,000 sins. Gosh, this seems like it might actually be pretty good. You know, I was just sitting here talking about ailments, and I don't know if a lot of people are using that in their builds or not. I think that they are, but that sounds like that might be actually something somewhat decent. I honestly don't know. It could be complete garbage. I mean, I have no idea of, like, I'm starting to learn what's decent and what's valuable, but as far as stuff like that goes, I have no clue, right? I'm still a big fat newbie. It's probably not worth anything, but like an alchemy ore, because that's pretty much always... Now, you know, I say that's my luck, and you know, that's really not true. That's not fair. I found an exalted orb in a chest once, okay? It's like, I lost all right to complain about luck when I got an exalted orb out of a random chest. I'm no longer ever allowed to complain about luck, because... who has that kind of luck? Me, that's who. So, I have actually pretty good luck. It's just, I don't know. I never have luck for things that I actually want. I know I'm crying over the silliest things, right? I mean, with the multitude of builds and items, I mean, like, you know, there's no way that you could get everything. Well, I mean, you can look for the things that you need, but every single unique isn't going to be exactly what you need. It'd be impossible, right? Alright, so here we are in the Ashen Fields. So this... let's see, where the hell... oh, okay, my prophecy's here. Oh, you will find Elrion and complete his mission.
God bless you on this fine day, Exile.
Found him! Alright, oops. Alright, so let me grab that and let me do his mission. He wants me to... Alright, oh, look at these! Look at these! Two of them are right next to each other. What are the odds? I love Elrion's missions. They're so easy and quick. Only one that's better is, like, Vegan or whatever.
God rewards his most faithful.
Alright, awesome. Alright, so... oh, I want to get... oh, these monkeys look a little bit crazy. Maybe it's the lighting of this place. These monkeys look a little bit crazier. Alright, I need a second here. I want to see where exactly I am. Alright, I'm right here. So, okay, this is where I was trying to get, but the crossroads were barred because of Greust. So from here will take me all... okay, so this is going to be a long trek, and I guess I'll deal with... okay, it says... okay, find a Kali... or Kali, wrong game. Erakali's temple, that's over there, and find the old forest encampment. Okay, so the old forest encampment is in this area. So I need to look around for that, and after I find and deal with Greust, I can deal with oh, here's a lot of burned ground. So Greust, or someone, or the god working through Greust, not only like they torched this place, right? They probably threw salt on the ground too, just to be extra sure. Like, this god that's working through Greust, like, really seems to hate anything alive, right? I guess, I don't know. Alright, so, do I have a second here to spend my point? Alright, nothing exciting, just going to work my way over here. Like I said, I don't know if I should... I know it's kind of lame, but I really do need intelligence, so I might need to grab that intelligence node there, and then I could have a blasphemy support. I haven't really been running into mana problems very much, but I have noticed that my mana is starting to get lower and lower, and I am using a mana flask. I very rarely have to touch it though. So, whoa, big blue monkey. So, I don't know if I'll be able to I think I'll be able to handle like a blasphemy support. If, you know, I really feel like I'll be able to handle that just fine. So, I think I should grab the intelligence node. I don't know. Oh man, ancient shards. I think that's... is that new? Oh, okay, no, I've got I don't think I've gotten any of those, have I? I don't think I have. These are new. Horizon shards and ancient shards. Okay, getting some interesting stuff here. Alright, gonna keep moseying along. I'm not sure where the forest encampment would be. It's probably, you know, it kind of makes sense for it to be, well, maybe not. I thought it would be on this big burning pit here, maybe like south of it, but there's nowhere else really. This is the end of the map here, so it's not there. So let's keep going forward until we find it. Gosh, I really hope Greust has some dialogue before he starts fighting me. I'm gonna be really disappointed if he doesn't have anything to say, or at least spit on me a couple of times for old time's sake. You know, I mean, Greust is Greust. Love him or hate him, he was part of the crew, right? Oh gosh, the Fortress Encampment. It's not the Forest Encampment anymore. Pay attention, it's the Fortress Encampment. Oh crap, what did I walk into? Do you guys see this? What is this? Greust? Greust's bandit? What did you do, Greust? What is this? This is worse than Katarina's, like, sculpture. Oh, Greust, what have you become? Oh my gosh, this is Greust, Lord of the Forest. Here he is. Let's see, can I zoom in on him? Oh, I'm kind of disappointed. Nothing to say, but is there really anything to say right now? I mean, I don't think there is. Oh, that was it? That was it. That was Greust, just like that. Oh, wow, all the, like, it looked, that thing, this sculpture thing looked almost alive before. Now it looks like it's made of wood. Whoa, crazy. And Sin's here.
When you try to control everything, you ultimately control nothing. Ralakesh has never quite been able to grasp that concept.
I see. Alright, so Ralakesh, 25% reduced physical damage over time. 25% reduced physical damage over time. Damage taken while moving. 25% to a chance to avoid bleeding. Huh. I don't know. I mean, less fire damage, or being immune to bleeds. Or not immune, but I don't know. I feel like I've definitely watched my health tank because of bleeds, so I actually do think the bleed thing would be better for me just because I'm a turbo bad and I don't have a flask that can deal with bleeds really just yet. I know I need to get one, and I will by the time I'm super higher, or not super higher level, but you know, a bit higher level. Right now I'm not too worried about it though, so alright, well, that was Greust. That was it. No words, just fighting. Alright, so I'm back in the northern forest, so I'm gonna end this video by going back to the bridge encampment and collecting dialogue from everybody, and then next time I'll start up in the northern forest and go from there. So let me start back here. Whalem's got some new things to say.
I be missing me granddaughter something terrible. You know, I used to tell Lily bedtime stories till she fell asleep in me arms. She loved the ones about Kishara, a tough as nails Val lassie, said to have explored every coast, cove and bay of this blasted continent with the help of her star. Some nifty artifact she nabbed from somewhere on her first voyage. Young Lily, she were fascinated by Kishara's star. Said to be fair humming with thaumaturgy, able to guide its mistress wherever she be fixing to journey. Methinks me granddaughter liked to imagine that one day she'd hold the star in her hands and explore the outer reaches of this world. Oh, I'd dearly love to see her again. But there ain't no way I'm making that journey with nothing to show for it. She looks up to me, does Lily. So, I'm reckoning that star might put a smile on her pretty face. With such a gift in hand, I'd maybe have the guts to go visit my granddaughter instead of skulking here like some craven ghost. That's if some kind and brave soul fetched it for me.
Ooh, I would love to be the person that starts the family reunion. So that's going to be up in, I guess it's going to be called the Causeway up here. So side quest for Mr. Roth, which I have no problem doing it. He's the best grandpappy ever. Alright, Kishara, tell me more about her.
Legend has it, Kishara got herself in some hot water with a certain Queen Adziri. Details are vague as to exactly how, but by all accounts, Adziri weren't the most understanding of lasses. Kishara, being the free-spirited sort, probably just pricked the royal ass with some spiky facts from the outside world. Almost lost her head for her trouble, Kishara. Adziri took her ship and made sacrifices of her crew, forced the poor girlie into hiding. Still, Kishara being of a wily inclination like myself, she slipped through Adziri's talons and right out of the Empire. But before she left, Kishara hid the star somewhere near the causeway that leads into the old Vald city up north, just in case she got caught, I suppose. Something like that, in the hands of a tyrant like Adziri. Who knows what trouble she might have found with it.
Oh boy, what an interesting tale about this star. Man, I'd love to grab that and get that for Lily, man. That is really cool. Thanks, Grandpa. Uh-oh. Alrighty, I got disconnected there for a second. Let me finish getting the dialogue now. Let's talk to Sin.
Into the most dreaded of thickets you must go, I'm afraid. For there Gruthkol the Despairing sulks and schemes. The Varl laid waste to her kingdom, and placed her slaughtered children at her feet. Grief enveloped Gruthkol, transformed her, flooded her mind with a singular thought, to share her suffering with those who had murdered her daughters. Though she has returned, her sanity has not. There is no fury like a mother bereaved.
Oh boy, okay, this came out of left field here. Completely different thing to deal with that just came out of nowhere, but if Sin asks it of me, I shall do it. Tell me more of Gruthkol.
Into the most dreaded of thickets you must go, I'm afraid. For there Gruthkol the Despairing sulks and schemes.
Okay, so that's the same thing. Sorry about that. So that's a little bit of a bug. That's quest dialogue. It should have a little separator, huh? Alright, well tell me about the Mother of Yeah, look, when I click on it, it stays like I haven't touched it. Alright, the Mother of Despair then.
I wonder if Gruthkol would still grieve for her children if she knew the truth. The Spinner of Shadows had no aspirations until Gruthkol's daughters plotted against her. They saw her power over the people, her miraculous potions, her intoxicating lusts. They feared Arakali, thought she might threaten their legacy. Yet that's the curious thing about spiders. They only leave their web when you force them to.
Oh, interesting, interesting. So, alright, that seemed... Okay, hold on a second here.
I wonder if Gruthkol would still grieve for her children if she knew the truth. The Spinner of Shadows had no aspirations until Gruthkol's daughters plotted against her.
Okay, I see. So she was pretty wronged, it sounds like. Alright, that's some pretty crazy stuff. Alright, Eramir.
You truly are a hero of the modern age, succeeding where even the ancient Varl could not. I must say I'm really quite relieved. For a while there I feared we were headed towards another theocratic dictatorship. Exile allowed me to be free of one. I had no wish to experience another. You deserve to be rewarded for your efforts. Here, Something with a little insight would suit your purposes nicely.
That seemed like some kind of, strange dialogue.
Yes, I know of Gruthgol, the grieving mother. She featured quite prominently in some of the vowel texts I restored during my time at the museum in Theopolis. After the deaths of her children, Queen Gruthgol fled north, eventually finding respite amongst the refugees of her own shattered realm. Yet these loyalists saw their own queen as a weapon, a tool for vengeance. They nurtured her pain, transfiguring sorrow into hatred, hatred into violence. Like a grizzled bear, Gruthgol descended into animalism and ferocity. Yet her caretakers foolishly underestimated the agony their bereaved queen harbored in her heart. Like a bear caught in a trap, Gruthgol wrenched free of her human loyalties and slew her followers to the last woman and child. Through devastation, Gruthgol ascended to divinity. Gruthgol's pain has transcended ages, and she will vent that pain upon any and all she encounters until her grief is finally laid to rest.
Jeez, well, can you blame her? Poor thing. God, you know, it was...
Keep your wits about you.
Eramir's turn-in dialogue for the Greust quest seemed very, very strange, and it kind of felt like it didn't really fit there. It was Greust. It seems like he would have more to say about that than he did. Very strange. Alright, well, let's talk to Helena now.
Yes, I thank you. Though I loved him, I know Greust was lost to me the very moment he touched that vile abomination. I will weep over his passing for many more nights to come, but I am happy that you avenged his honor and freed him from his torment. There's an Asmeri shrine tucked away in the northern forest. Greust took me there, told me it was a memorial to those who had gone before him, a place where their spirits could rest. When he passed, he wanted his remains to be laid to rest with the bones of his people. His body, I find it difficult to even think about it, but I doubt it will ever be recovered. Yet there might still be a way. He gave me his necklace, the fangs he earned when he rose from boyhood to manhood, handed it to me for safekeeping only moments before Relakesh. It's almost as if he knew what was to come. Please, could you deliver this necklace to the shrine for me? Put Greust's spirit to rest? I would do it myself, but the journey to the northern forest is not what it was. These lands have changed, and not for the better.
I will absolutely do that for you, Helena. You've been through enough. A boy becomes a man when he has faced the animal in his heart and wet the forest floor with its blood. Greust's necklace. Oh, poor
Keep your
Greust.
life to your own.
I feel, like I said, love him, hate him. I feel really bad for what happened to him, and yeah, we're not going to be recovering his body because
There'll be time for that soon enough.
Wrong button. I cycloned him into itty bitty little bits, so yeah, sorry about that. Alrighty guys, well I'm gonna go ahead and be done with Path of Exile today. We killed Greust mercilessly, and now there's a lot of stuff for us to do. We need to save Silk, get a treasure for Roth, put the spirit of Greust to rest, and deal with this really pissed off queen. So I'm not going to be done with Act 7 anytime soon, it seems, but I do need to do my Cruel Labyrinth. So I haven't quite decided if I want to record that or not. Most likely not, so I might have that done before next time. I don't know. Alrighty guys, well thanks so much for watching me play Path of Exile. I'll see you guys with another video soon. Bye for now.